got that. Don't forget to come out to the game for Thursday. Favorite mascot, the Coyotes.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today. And is the...
Well,
great stuff, DA. Thanks.
What?
Interesting matchup tonight. We have two teams red hot. And you know what, Steve? Neither want to see their streaks end.
Kevin, these two teams are lighting it up. You love when both teams are playing extremely well, and you can't pick a area where either team has the advantage. It's good to watch two great teams go at it. This is going to be a big-time test.
And when Team Smitty are in a zone, it is tough to stop them, isn't it?
I love it. You get a chance to watch guys take some shots that I wouldn't take when I played.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's AI in at the 3 spot. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Here's DeRozan. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. AI with it. 32 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Now here is Harris. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. AI passes to Millsap. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Millsap's got his first basket.
When you look at Paul Millsap, not the tallest power forward, but has that terrific wingspan.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Over Harris. And it's DeRozan missing.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Now, here's AI. He's covered by Gay. Down low. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Murray gets to Gasol. There's the pass to Aldridge. Knocked away. Murray. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Assertive in the painted area. This is what every coach preaches.
Murray dishes to AI. Pass to Jokic. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Murray against Murray. To the inside. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Passes it to AI. On the way, Harris. Back to AI. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Houston.
Yeah, tough place to play on the road, and you just saw how comfortable they were shooting the basketball.
Well, we have to give credit to the coaching staff. Terrific offensive strategy. Got them some great looks.
Here's Murray following the score by DeMar DeRozan. AI. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Some people see Popovich as uncompromising. He can be that way. But working things out with LaMarcus Aldridge last year, just another great coaching achievement.
Good on both. And with that Aldridge situation, Popovich said he was the first player to ever bluntly ask him for a trade.
And Popovich replied, Kevin, I'll be happy to trade you. You get me a talent like Kevin Durant, I'll drive you to the airport. Later, Pop says he was overcoaching Aldridge on the offensive end and took care of it.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at San Antonio, they're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And when I look at the Nuggets, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline. DeMar DeRozan, the standout shooting guard for a long time, made a lot of his points from the mid-range. Took note to step away from that last season, and it helped him overall.
That one is off. Steve, as you said, DeMar DeRozan was a mid-range player for most of his career, but purposeful has changed that now.
Yes, starting to take more threes, and it opened up space for him. Knows that the mid-range shot can often be a bailout for the defense if he settles for it. Overall, the change led him to being a lot more aggressive on the offensive end.
Now here's Murray. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. AI outside. Here's Jokic. Goes up again, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Murray the pass to Aldridge. Gay scanning the floor. Kicks it to DeRozan. Over Harris, and the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Murray the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket. He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver, leading by 5. They're getting their first look at the season at San Antonio in this one.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight. I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Pass to Gasol. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. Over Millsap. The Spurs getting another chance here. Kicks it out to Gay. Off target from 3-point range. Denver leading by 7. And there's the pass to AI. Jokic finds Millsap. Now here's AI. Back to Millsap. Over Aldridge. Millsap misses.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Gay. Aldridge trying to break free. That's good from Gay on the assist from DeRozan. Gay's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here are the Nuggets now. It's a 5-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
And it's Gay again missing. Denver shooting an impressive 60% early. In the corner, it's Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Back to AI. Baseline J on the way. The shot comes up. And San Antonio takes it the other way. And DeRozan kicks to Gay. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Acapurdo comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Mills in for Murray. Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for Denver. Now, here's AI. He's got 8, and he gets the bucket. AI's got 10 points in the game.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
And there's the foul. The Spurs have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
DeRozan and Gay, the wings. Then there's Murray. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Bertans in at the 4-man position. That's the San Antonio 5. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Clippers was tremendous. He scored 32 points and was his usual self on the defensive side with a number of steals. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
Now, here's AI, following the miss by DeRozan. AI can't hit.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Pass to DeRozan. Goes back up. That's tipped. Here's Bertans, covered by Lyons. Here's Gay, and that one goes long.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Davis Bertans. And a switcher also for Denver. Murray's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. DeRozan on the wing, guarded by Harris. Over Harris. Another miss by DeRozan.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync. Obviously, the Spurs went through a number of lineups last season. Younger guys filling major roles. Big shift for this organization.
And despite the changeover, the Spurs still managed to take care of the basketball.
4th in the league in fewest turnovers from a young group. Popovich demands efficiency.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Denver. He's off on the second. Harris against DeRozan. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Right side, DeRozan fires from the corner. Denver grabs the miss. AI's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now, here's AI. 12 points for him. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Great effort there. Aldridge sniffs out the shot, sends it back.
Inside, DeRozan passes to Gasol. Gay with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 9 points for Rudy Gay.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
AI outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Pau Gasol. I know, Steve, when you were an amateur basketball player, some people had suggested they're not teaching enough skill. Now that same refrain is heard. But then you see young players like Jason Tatum, Dennis Smith Jr. What's your opinion now?
You know, I think people look at these players individually, and I think these young guys coming up in youth basketball, the individual player that plays better gets the 4-star, the 5-star. So a lot of these guys want to be that player. We don't put enough emphasis on team basketball. So whereas you're just as important as the best guy, and I think if we can change that narrative, you will see that. But skill-wise, I think we're okay for our skills with guys with the basketball. I think now we got to have guys understanding how to play without it in their hands.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 2. DeRozan against Harris. And stolen by AI. Up the floor. And Jokic slams it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt that could be a gigantic swing in momentum given how that sequence developed.
Gasol with the steal. Gay drives in. The quick look, no good that time.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Basket counts. And it's a 6-point Denver lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
On the wing, DeRozan. Guarded by Harris. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And let's take this opportunity to show you the most productive rookie rebounders of the last 10 games. You look at AI. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
Well, we've seen how ferocious he can be in the paint. He's not shy about trading elbows and bodying up for position.
Now, here's AI. He's got 17. Murray dishes to AI. Lays it up off the glass. AI's got 19 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Murray kicks to Gay. Outside Aldridge. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Aldridge. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. San Antonio again missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And here's DeRozan. Picked up 24 points in their last one against the Rockets in Houston.
Also, you have to mention the rebounding, another area where he excelled.
Now, here's AI. Following the miss by Gary Harris. Here's AI, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. 1 point in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though, one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Spurs trail by 10. It's Gay on the way. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
AI right side. To the wing right side. Murray the pass to AI. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 12-point Nugget lead.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Harris against DeRozan. He kicks to Murray. Gay left side. And then Gay with the jam.
You know Rudy likes showing off. He's definitely got hops, a sensational dunker.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Now, here's AI. 23 points in the game. Here's Jokic. Nice hit again. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the triple. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Gay.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Murray dishes to AI. Pass to Jokic. Now, here's AI. Guarded closely. Denver needs to get off the shot. Here's Harris. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Murray surveying the D. Dishes to Aldridge. Kicks to DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. Over Millsap. Aldridge can't get it to go.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
AI passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the paint, here's Gay. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. We've reached the end of the first half of play. Nuggets lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from AI.
I'll tell you, the scoring he gave them in the first half really made the difference.
Credit his teammates recognizing the hot hand.
So on the floor for Denver. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's AI in at the small forward.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Over Millsap. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Jamal Murray. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his efficiency from three. As you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball. But really to no avail. AI passes to Harris. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gay, he's open. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Gay's got 22.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
AI left side. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Murray, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
AI outside. And that one drops for him. 25 points in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Spurs trail by 16. Now Murray. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Aldridge. Denver grabs the miss.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
Now, here's AI. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Gay outside. A floater. That shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort.
terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And Gasol sends it back.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
And that one's good. AI.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. Murray against Murray, and it's sent back by Jokic. San Antonio again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. Murray dishes to AI. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to AI. Launches a 3, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by AI. 10 points for Gary Harris.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
I like that they're trying to maximize the value of each possession, and you know their coach likes it.
Morris is checked in for Gary Harris. Spurs trail by 21. Murray outside. The pass to Bellinelli. Outside Aldridge. Pass to DeRozan. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. You take a look at Jokic, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, AI, right ahead of him. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who. And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Gasol. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star, nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is. And Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along.
Hey, this is Shaq.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaq, for the Jet, for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We will see you again soon.